And we're live once again. It's always so much fun, because there's always so many things technologically that go wrong every time I'm just trying to be a funny guy and play a video game. So, let me throw my things out and I'll talk about a couple things here really quick. Why does it ever take me any time at all to do bullshit, you know? Because little things go wrong and then I get really upset and I don't want to do them or something. So okay, so what's awesome about my experience doing this? Well, I had moved my mic a little bit out of the way because it's really cool, but it was in my way of, like, I'm trying to keep my viewing angle of my monitor really, like, clear, right? And it was just covering just a tiny bit of it. You know, I can't understand these people that have their home setups and, like, put Funko Pops or literally anything, figures or anything in front of their screen at all. I don't want a single fucking pixel covered, okay? Because then you're interfering with what the design of the thing was or whatever. Especially if you're watching a movie, then you're disrespecting the, what elements are supposed to be present. So anyway, had to get my mic set up once again, you know, because it wasn't taken apart, but it was just out of the way a little. So what's really fun is I have a... So, last stream once again ended in, like, a weird crash or whatever. I don't know what happened this time. I've come to terms with calling it crashing the stream, but I think really, in the Armored Core perspective, we can understand that. But, in this case, I think it was just, Comcast fucking with me. You know, I think my internet took a dump for a moment, and so it caused a unrecoverable thing for my stream. But now I've ticked the box in OBS that says, hey, you should dynamically adjust the bitrate. If so, hopefully that'll fix it. Hopefully, I mean, we're gonna fucking find out, right? Lastly, I have a capture card from 2014. I have the Elgato HD60. I got it for Christmas 2014. It's the same one, actually, that I recorded the Red Dead Redemption 1 Let's Play of back in 2016, 2017. So you would think I would have updated that if I was going to do all this shit, but I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing. But it's still kicking. It's still doing a great job, as you can see, but it's not about getting a newer one. Hey, let's keep the screen bright. It's not about getting a newer one, and now I figured out that that would be a really, really good idea because I'm playing on a 1080p monitor, but it's a 144 hertz monitor. You know, it's like kind of the norm at this point, except for, you know, the cool 4K gamers. But the capture card only does 1080p 60, period. So I wouldn't be able to run it to the TV and still have it be 4K. I wouldn't be able to run it to my monitor and have it be 120 hertz, or because I'm playing on Xbox, right? So yeah, you know, I was like, for my own, you know, experience, I want to get it better. But yeah, so now I realize, since it's a capture card from 2014, it has a latency of almost 1 entire second, which is fine because, you know, I don't play for... Some people play from, like, the actual feed from their capture card. I don't do that. That would be inoperable, right? Because it takes a whole moment for things to happen on the capture feed. But what that means for me is every single time I boot up my fucking capture card to do anything, which, you know, there's no buttons to push, you just open OBS and then it activates it or whatever else. Every single time, the latency is a little bit different. So, I have to, record some, you know, unnoise-gated gameplay and then cross-reference the audio to make sure things line up properly, so that if audio bleeds through, which I don't use headphones, if audio bleeds through, it's not gonna sound really, really bad like it does in, like, the first couple Lost Judgment streams or whatever, right? So, It's great because not only do I have, like, I have to have a different value between PC gaming on Armored Core, which was only like negative 20 milliseconds, all the way over to console gaming, where when I was doing World at War, it was like 500 something milliseconds. Now on Lost Judgment, it was 740 milliseconds, and now it's 805 milliseconds. So it's like every single time I want to stream this fucking game now, I have to spend like 20 or 25 minutes retesting the latency to be like, okay, is this gonna be peak? Is this gonna be Kino? You know, is this gonna be fucking like as well as I can make this shit look and sound, right? So I'm out here, I'm putting the little extra wear, and of course I could just wear a pair of headphones, right? That's what everybody else does. But I guess when the article came out like 3 or 4 months ago that like, yeah, so a lot of streamers that have been doing it for a decade, there's a small crease in their dome, in their head, in their cranium. I was like, oh my god, I'm never gonna let that happen to me. So even though headsets are cool, we're not rolling with headsets. We play it out of speakers on each side of the monitor, and we fucking have a microphone that's just hanging out, you know? So give me one moment and we'll get there. Okay, so all that tech talk aside, what it means is I gotta hurry up on this game because, of course, right now our plans are Yakuza stuff and then Final Fantasy, and those are all my outstanding obligations right now. And this is the only one left for playing on Xbox because I bought them when they came out on Xbox before they came to Steam. So all I have to do is really get through this game, and then we don't have to worry about the latency issues for a while, right? And hopefully when I come back to playing anything else on console, which, good God, I have got a ton of things I want to play on consoles. I've got Switch games, 360 games, PS3 games, Series X games, PS5 games. You know, I've got plenty of stuff to play, so all I gotta do is get through this game. So I'd like to fight harder, make it happen. So where'd we leave off? We left off doing some fucking drone races, and I customized my drone a little bit, and then I noticed that the stream crashed, and I was like, well, you know what? I've also given my voice plenty of a workout today, so I just kind of let it go after that. So we're back, and I'm going to streamline our side content acquisition just a tiny bit. And we will simply focus on side cases and the main story. And if there's ever a third Judgment game, I can always do my replays on Steam and really go hard in the MF Paint there. So got the one at school, and then Red Ice VR, with which I don't have any friggin' things. We earned a little bit of money from Dyson Cube, so actually, let's go to the pawn shop, and yeah, let's see what's up. Heat up some punks. Is this the parry stand? I kind of want to, you know. There we go. See, I just like those charge hits so good. The parry is cool, but is it really as cool as we need it to be? You know, I feel bad for just using one style all game, but I mean, if it works, right? So maybe attack. Oh, shouldn't there be a taxi over here? Yeah, it's just down here. Let's join the part-time hero. thing, you know? Pain to EP? It's just feeling a little EP. No elevator? Just want to see if we can get any funny gear items or just in general collect stuff. Today I'm realizing, you know what? Maybe we should just kind of like rip through the game, you know? And I like to really like bask in and enjoy a Yakuza game, but considering the circumstances, it might behoove me to just play it, you know? What do we got? One remaining. Only one of these each? Why? These things are cheap, so fuck it. Here, anything else. Where else should we stop by? Let's stop by... One of the things I love doing in Yakuza games is just kind of loading up on like everything for no reason, but really no. Maybe like there's a clothing store. What other clothing stores are there? Like I want to like find gear items, right? Start to do a tiny bit of oh, a Bisupon, okay. Hopefully it doesn't just have more of the exact same stuff, but who knows? Oh, that's right. Taxi! Yeah. Normally I would make a spreadsheet and be like, yeah, then we gotta stop over here for this, and we gotta do this here, and yeah, whatever. And then we can get all of these. And I frankly don't see why we shouldn't. Just to have gear on us, you know? You figure out what you think is the best after. So, bring EX Boost. I don't really use EX Boost, so... I mean, I do enjoy it, but... I feel like bleeding is a bigger problem than burning, but... Item drop rate is pretty cool, though, so... And then there's the Hustle Boutique. What else do we have? Like a rush. Humming Boon? Excuse me? Work in self-defense apparently, okay. Kind of a weird thing for a traveling truck to have, but not gonna judge, right? I'm just glad they figured out how to keep the style system in this game from 1 and 0 and 1. I like that they eat your inputs if you finish fighting, so you don't do any stupid extra attacks after, and you don't have to look really, really stupid. So we're mostly looking for anything that is like a one-time purchase. So just little things to tick boxes off over here. Then we'll probably go to the school and see what's going on. Okay. Nothing too expensive. I don't really need these two last things, so it solves itself. La 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 la. Cool. Didn't rebuy anything that I already had. Okay, now we actually have one of these things. EX gauge charge rate, we don't even really fucking use the thing, so. +5, very nice. We could technically buy a second safety belt, but it's okay. We don't really need it. There's an 8% attack boost. And I think that's enough frickin' around. Let's head over to the school. Got him. To the school, please. For a moment, I looked at the OBS window and I thought somehow it was showing the game, the PC capture, even though I could literally see the game on the OBS screen. I don't know. Quite silly. Hello. Alright. What do we know? Going down at the school. You mean an abduction? You think they implant devices in the people they take? I don't know, but I saw with my own eyes. A real UFO right here in Ijincho. You know, I remember hearing about an alien abduction here in town a couple years back. Some third year that goes here, his dad up and disappeared. Jeez, talk about spooky. UFOs are all over chatter now, too. People are saying someone might get abducted again. Abductions? By a UFO? Huh. Let's get out of here before they take us, too. I have to admit, I'm pretty curious about this. One of them mentioned chatter. I should see what the fuss is. But first, this little squirrel. They're worthy, I believe. Right? Hello? Right?
Uh-huh.
There we are. We also found one over here. It was sus. I don't know what they're for, but anyway. Are we story? Oh, here we go. They're all over there, okay. Looks like it's only happening at night, and primarily around the bar district. Sounds like I've got my where and when. But as for how I'll spot a UFO, I guess I'll just need to keep my eyes peeled. Well, too bad I can't do anything at night, because in a Yakuza game, you're stuck until it switches over to, you know, whatever. Anyway, I guess, hey, I guess just like that, boom, we're back to the main story, right? Yeah. Stereo at night. Ramen stall that appears at night. Don't have any passes for this. Search for UFOs at night. Sound like I'm SpongeBob at this point. Alright. Back to story mode. Let's go! Whee! I love. Looks like school's out already. I gotta go check on Sawa-sensei. Now, I can't remember exactly where we're at in the story. Like, I remember the events that have transpired so far, but I don't know, like, why we're here now. Well, fuck, what if I look at the case file? You know. Oh, we got attacked trying to meet up with her, right? Yeah. And then we met the handyman or whatever the fuck his name was. Yeah, we got attacked trying to meet up with her, and then we didn't see her, and that's where we left off, I think. So, oh shit, and there's another fucking. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Well, we're here, so let's continue the story just for now, and then we'll probably switch it back to school. I didn't realize that the school would render like its own thing, but anyway. I don't know which floor I'm going to. Just pushed a button, that's all. Second floor, please. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me.
Yagami-san.
よう、幸田さんか。どうしたの？職員室に用事？
そろそろ八神さんが来る頃かと思って。
え？
ニュース見ました。三越柴先生のやつです。殺されてたって。八神さんはそのこと前から知ってたんですか？
まあね。
やっぱりな。だと思ったよ。
それで八神さん、三越柴先生のこと聞き回ってたんすね。だったらそう言ってくれりゃよかったのに。
言えなかったんだよ。お前らの悲しむ顔を見たくなかったから。
マジな話、誰に殺されたんすか？三越柴先生には世話になったし、やっぱ気になるんですけど。
まだほとんど何も分かってない。そっちこそなんか思い当たることないか？多分三越柴が殺されたのはこの学校に来なくなった直後だ。
え、そうだったんですか？
ニュースで言ってたよ。死体は死後2ヶ月くらいだって。ってことは学校へ来なくなった頃に殺された可能性が高いだろ。
何マッツン、なんかミスケンのやつらみたいじゃん。
八神さん、沢からはなんか話聞けたんすか？
いや、昨日はちょっと邪魔が入ったもんでさ、沢先生とはほとんど話せなかった。
俺本当に三越柴先生が殺されたこと悔しいんです。だから何か分かったら教えてもらえません？
それは約束できないけど、お前がまともなこと言ってるの初めて見たよ。
松井です。
ああ。
Nice. Nice name, bro.
私にもよかったら教えてほしいです。三越柴先生には嫌な思いもしたけど、殺されるなんて、なんか自分でもどう感じているのか整理できないんです。
分かった。
それじゃあ失礼します。
沢先生。
学校に来るなとは言いません。私にそんな権限はないですから。でももう構わないでください。
あれから
お願いします。
What's going on over there?
二度も同じことを言わせないでください。
She's not gonna give me the time of day if I keep pushing like this. Guess I'll have to make do with just checking in on her. Well. I wonder if this picture of Mikoshiba was taken where they found the body. This location must be somewhere in Ijincho, and if I'm going to stay on this case, I need to explore every angle.
もしもし、つくも？俺だけど、 偉人町で三越場の死体が見つかった現場ってわかる？
ええ、もちろんすぐに。八神氏が今から向かうのですか？
そのつもり。
なるほど。ただ死体が見つかって何日も経ってます。現場へ行ってもめぼしい証拠はもう警察が持ち出してるかと。
かもね。でも見ておきたいんだよ。無駄足かどうかは後で考えるよ。
まさに探偵の鏡ですな。勉強になります。見つけました。死体の発見現場は桜川沿いですね。小さな公園脇に廃ビルがあります。死体はそのビルの2階で見つかりました。1階部分は潰れた洋
Is that just north of the homeless camp?
了解。
I got where that is.
ありがとな。
Abandoned building with a park nearby. Let's see. Maybe we'll finish this chapter, then we'll do the side cases. I don't know what I'm doing. Nope. Yep. Oh, okay. I thought it would have been here, but park is over here, but close enough to where I had presumed. My intuition of playing Yakuza 7 not too long ago. I hope you guys got enough Armored Core, because it's going to be so much Yakuza content on this channel before too long. So shit, almost got it. Oh. The fuckers need more SP. I can't run up that, of course. Run up the street. Oh, you're not close enough. Trying to style. There we go. I'm trying to style on you punks. There we go. Just barely caught Oh, they just want to spawn more, do they? Like, was that a bystander? No, that was a guy. Okay. Oof. And you dropped something. Here. See ya. An empty building near Sakura River. This must be where Mikoshiba's body was found. The lock looks easy to break, but it's still daytime and there are people around. I should see if there's another way in. My spidey sense was tingling. And that window is closed. Maybe there's an open window somewhere. Oh gee, I wonder. That window's open, but there's no way to get up there. Seems like sneaking in from the front is impossible. I should check the side or the back of the building. Okay, we're going to Grand Theft Auto, I guess. GTA 5 action. See that. but I'm kind of stuck in the okay, very funny. Wish I didn't have to stay in this mode, you know? We walk around freely. Broken fencing. Huh. I think I can get through with a little effort. I'll have to head through the rear of the building. Well, if the front won't work, I'll just have to improvise. Made my way through it. Now hopefully there's a way in on this side. There is damp. Aha! An open window. I can use it to sneak in. I need something to give me a boost if I'm gonna climb up there. Let's see if I can find something. First of all, is this... I wanna go up there, dude. Stop railroading me. Yoink. Yoink. A whole ass beehive, huh? A bullet. Well, quite the gift, isn't it? Here is good. I can climb up from this spot. Okay. Oh, what are we doing? Come on. There we go. Okay, fair enough. Cool. Can't just leap over? I can't just hurdle over this? What am I trying to do? Up across? And can I go up here, please? Can I go up here, please? Can I go up here, please? There we go. A little clunky. It's no Assassin's Creed, I'm sorry to report. Quite go over there, but I can go here and drop down. Ugh.
こんにちは。誰もいないっすよね。お邪魔しますよ。死体があった場所は何か跡が残ってればいいんだけど。
Yeah, I wonder where the body was. Right?
Hmm? なんだこれ？焦げ跡？これは
This black stain has got to be blood. So is this where Mikoshiba's body was? This building's a pile of rubble. Feels like it's been left around without being taken down. Countless footprints. Police must have brought a ton of people to search the place. Papers don't mean anything?
なんだ
It's nice and bright outside. I'm sure glad I came to this abandoned dump before it got dark. Huh.
これは
Oh, sorry, I didn't investigate the thing that we opened the investigation with noticing. Burn marks on the floor, and it looks like there's red powder dusted on the surface. That arrow must indicate the body's location. I guess the killer liked to have everything lined up. This building matches up with the photo, so Mikoshiba was alive when he was brought here. Which means this isn't just where his body was dumped, it's where the murder actually happened.
Hmm?
Someone's coming? Crap! The cops just had to come back to the scene now? I mean, they would have a nightmare trying to get in, wouldn't they? Because it was all taped over and everything. Who are these people? Uh-oh.
何してるお前。
いや、
署に連絡。
The killer always returns to the scene of the
ちょっ
crime.
と待った。待ってもらえません？
手上げて後ろ向け。誰だ？お前。ここで何してた？八神隆之。八神探偵事務所？
ええ、カムロ町で。
お前、昨日星稜高校にいたな。そっちも俺らを見たはずだ。
Hmm. Yeah, that was yesterday.
そうでしたっけ？
よろしくな。神奈川県警一課の渡辺だ。こっちの若いのは桜井。
どうも。
で、何考えてんだよ。勝手に現場入り込みやがって。
いや、ここは皆さんもう調べ終わってるんだろうなと思ってつい。何か。
お前さ、源田法律事務所の依頼で動いてねえか？
ん？
白崎先生に頼まれたんだろう。白崎沙織、あのすんげえ不愛想な。
なんでそれを？
三越柴の死体が出てすぐのことだ。捜査を始めたら、どうも東京で裁判中の痴漢が仏のことを知ってたっつうじゃねえか。おまけに現役の警官らしい。じゃあそいつに話を聞こうってわざわざ出向いたら、そりゃならんと警視庁からストップをかけられた。でやむなく俺らはその痴漢を弁護してた白崎先生に話を聞きに行ったんだよ。
So these cops met with Sayori-san to learn about the Ihara incident.
源田法律事務所はカムロ町にある。そしてお前は同じ事件でわざわざカムロ町から出張ってきたって探偵だ。つまりお前と白崎先生はつながっている。だよな。
さすが刑事さん。じゃあ俺の素性も知れたし、もう手錠はいらなくないっすか？
それはこっちで判断する。そんなことよりお前よ、さっきの俺の話どう思
う？何がです？
なんで俺らが江原と話すのにストップかけられんだって話だ。
It's sus.
江原は2ヶ月腐ってた仏を前から知ってたって重要参考人じゃねえか。そこに触れてくれるなってのはいくら警視庁様でもわがままが過ぎる。
To keep it simple, I'll just note that Kanagawa PD is the local force, and HQ would be the Tokyo police. Which means crimes that happen in Ijincho fall under Kanagawa PD's jurisdiction, and that's Detective Watanabe here.
警視庁としては身内の江原をかばいたいってことですかね。だから県警の皆さんには合わせられなかった。
残念だったな。奴らは江原をかばいたいわけじゃねえ。今時組織が部下の不始末かばや、かえって大やけどしちまう。ただ、 今回その部下は痴漢のみならず殺しにまで何か絡んでた。そんなのをまるっとよその県警に挙げられちゃ警視庁のメンツは丸つぶれ、幹部の一人や二人切腹もんだ。せめててめえんとこでケツ拭かなきゃ格好がつかね
え。なるほど、そういうもんですか。
だから警視庁はうちに江原は東京の刑事に調べさせる、ついては三越場殺しの情報全部よこせとこう言ってきてんだよ。そんなもんこっちだって飲めるわけがねえ。おかげで殺しの件じゃまだ誰も江原を尋問できてない。うちも警視庁もだ。
要するに手柄の取り合いってこと。警視庁と神奈川県警で。あんたらまだそんなことやってんの？
ああ、情報を出し渋って足の引っ張り合いだよ。上同士折り合いがつくまで俺らは江原に触れない。たく星に向かって突っ走んのがデカの仕事だろうによ。こんなお預け食ってりゃ探偵に八つ当たりもするわな。
八つ当たりだったんですね。
これから署にご同行を願ってくっつり絞ってやるが、お前が使える探偵なら協力しやるかもな。
え？
わざわざカムロ町から来てそこら嗅ぎ回ってたんだろ。三越場殺しで何かネタ掴んでねえのか。それによっちゃ手錠を外してやってもいい。
取引ってことですか？
お前がいい情報を持ってればな。
This is gonna be such a waste of time, but I want some info from these cops myself. Probably best to collaborate with these guys and give them a little more insight. I don't know how secret this photo is, but that's right, it was... Yeah, this is secret. Check this shit out.
これなんてどうですかね？
お前これ
三越場ヒロ、場所はここだ。殺される直前か？
どこで手に入れた？おい、どういうことなんだ？
手錠かけられたままじゃ話しづらいな。
思ったよりは使えそうだな。分かった、外しちゃってくれ。つまりこういうことか？お前と清涼の先生の待ち合わせにこの写真持って不審な女が割り込んできた。
俺はその女っての見れなかったんですけどね。沢先生には十分脅しが効いたみたいです。もう何も話してくれません。
沢というのは三越場の教育実習を担当してた女の先生ですね。
分かってるよ。その写真を渡してきたって女は三越場殺しの一味だろうな。連中は複数犯なんだ。
へえ、複数犯。ずいぶん言い切るんですね。何かその根拠でも？
桜井、三越場の死体写真を見せてやれ。何かあったら俺の責任だ。どうせ今のままじゃ拉致が開かねえ。この先江原の情報はこちらの探偵さんに取ってきてもらう。
鍋さんがそう言うなら。
Ugh, this had to be 2 months after his death. The body looks pretty decayed.
生前の三越場が最後に目撃されたのは2ヶ月前、10月7日の朝6時半。市内の自宅を出るとき、母親と言葉を交わしてる。で、その後の目撃情報がないことから、三越場は自宅からそう遠くない場所で拉致された可能性が高い。その場合、常識的に考えて車が使われただろうな。そうなると、少なくとも運転手と拉致をする者とで2人はいる。俺が犯人なら3人は揃えとく。
なるほど。それで複数犯ってことですか？
Yeah, you couldn't really be the driver and
とこ
also
ろで
throw somebody
解
in the
剖の結
vehicle.
果、三越場の遺体には胃の内容物が少し残っていた。その消化具合からすると、殺されたのは朝食から少なくとも1時間経った後、つまり午前7時半以降だ。三越場は拉致された後、おそらくすぐにこの現場へ連れ込まれて殺された。ナイフで喉をかっ切られてな。理解できたか、名探偵？
Then on the day... Sorry. Then on the day Mikoshiba went missing, he was taken somewhere close to his house. he was killed right here no earlier than 7:30 a.m.
じゃあこの時痴漢の江原は何をしてたか。裁判記録によると午前7時43分に都内池袋駅の改札から入場している。駅の防犯カメラに江原の姿が映ってた。
だとしたら江原に三越柴を殺すのは無理だ。池袋からここまで30キロは離
But
れ
he
て
could have been part of the group.
アリバイ成立
He didn't do it himself, but he could have been
だが奴は
involved.
2ヶ月後に三越柴の死体が見つかると知っていた。痴漢で捕まってからずっと拘留されてたのにだ。つまり殺しの実行犯たちと通じてたのは間違いない。江原を絞り上げればそいつらの情報を聞き出せる。なのになんで俺らはこんな何も残ってねえ現場にいなきゃなんねえんだ、クソ警視庁が。
まあまあ落ち着きましょうよ、鍋さん。
ああ、だからお前が代わりに江原から情報を引き出すんだ、八神。白崎先生に頼み込め。弁護人の接見なら警視庁も口出せないからな。
Hell of a cop. We only just met and I'm halfway to becoming his gopher. Then again, I guess I do the same thing.
そういうことならもう少しここや死体の状況を聞きたいんですけど。
なんだ。ま、聞くだけ聞いてみな。
Now here's a chance to get some pertinent facts. I need to ask what evidence the police collected from this scene.
被害者の死因は？ニュースでは確か失血死とか。
ああ、喉を切られてた。そいつが致命傷だ。犯人は椅子に拘束した三越柴の背後に立ち、左手で顎を上げさせ、右手に持ったナイフで喉を横に切り裂いた。
ためらいがない感じですね。その殺し方聞くと。
まあ、そうだな。
What else? Oh, I need to ask what the police have already collected from this crime scene.
殺しの凶器は見つかってるんですか？
いや、見つかってない。現場にそれらしいものは残ってなかった。見つかれば重要な証拠になる。
さっきナイフって言ってたのは傷口から見て多分そうだったろうってことですよね。
俺が当てずっぽうで言ってるわけじゃねえ。解剖した先生がちゃんと断言してる。凶器はナイフに近い形状の刃物だってな。
Knife-like instrument. You know.
三越柴の死亡推定時刻はどこまで絞られてるんです？
朝食の消化具合から殺されたのは三越柴が失踪した10月7日午前7時半から12時までの間だ。
2ヶ月前の死体からそこまで絞れるもんなんですね。
ああ、だがもし犯人たちが三越柴に食事を取らせてたって可能性を考慮すると、死亡推定時刻の幅はぐっと広がる。その場合、犯人たちは三越柴家の朝食メニューを完全に再現したことになるけどな。
できないことじゃないでしょう。朝何を食べたか三越柴から聞き出せばいい。
ああ、俺らも同意見だ。すると死体の腐敗ぶりも考慮した結果、三越柴の死亡推定時刻は10月7日の午前7時半から10月末までの間になる。その幅約3週間。
ああ、
3週間。今度は広すぎですね。もう少し狭まんないんですか？
そうしようにも死体が腐りすぎてた。ただしその幅がどんだけ広かろうが、痴漢で捕まってた江原に三越柴は殺せない。
拘束されてたんだもんな。2ヶ月間ずっと。痴漢したおかげで強力なアリバイがあるってことか。
どのみち三越柴を殺した実行犯たちは別にいる。江原を締め上げりゃ奴らの尻尾をつかめるはずなんだがよ。
I like that they bring up like all the like really ridiculous, weird, like almost impossible ideas, but of course, like, well, they could have just fed him the average Mikoshiba breakfast, you know? That could have happened, right? We don't have anything to say it didn't, right? I'm glad that they they mention that and they bring that up because it's true. You have no, you have no proof that it was, whatever. So I'm glad that they go to that minutia of detail that, like, people would say, well, that's just ridiculous. That's going too far, but it's possible. As long as it's still possible, you still got to consider it in the case. So
ここの床、矢印の形に焦げ跡がありますよね。あれは何です？
発煙筒が焚かれてたんだ。赤い煙を吹き出すやつでな。
He pointed it to the body. That was in the intro scene.
通報を
Yeah.
受けて駆けつけた消防隊が三越場の死体を発見することになった。つまり犯人たちはわざわざ死体が発見されるようにのろしを上げたんだよ。江原とは事前にそのタイミングを示し合わせてたんだろうな。それで江原は三越場の死体発見を予言のように言い当てられる。実際に痴漢の判決を受けたとき、奴はそれをやったわけだ。
なんでわざわざそんな真似を？
さあな。予言者ごっこでもしたかったってか？
死体が見つかった時の状態はどんなだったんです？
腐敗が進んで渦が湧いてたよ。椅子の背もたれを抱えるように後ろ手を結束バンドで縛られてた。直接の死因は喉を切られた傷だが、その前にかなりの暴行も受けている。それも結構えぐいやつを。両手の指が全部折られていた。
指を全部って。
ああ、仇の死に様とは思えなかったよ。まるでマフィアかヤクザの拷問だ。上は念のためそっちの線でも人を割いて捜査しちゃいる。
この建物はずっと無人？誰か管理してる人は？
偉人町に古くからいる地主だ。この建物は2年前に無人になってからずっと放置されてた。一応ホームレス対策で入り口に南京錠をかけてたらしいが、三越場の死体が出た時にはなくなってた。犯人たちが壊したんだろうな。
Okay.
大体事情は分かりました。聞きたいことは聞けたと思います。
ところで、カムロ町の探偵ってのは暇なのか？
はい？
ずいぶん動きが早かったじゃねえか。俺らが星稜高校に行った時にはもうあそこに出入りしてた。沢先生の懐に入り込んで待ち合わせまでしてたんだろ？
あそこの高校には別件で行ってたんです。
別件？
They just happen to be the same.
なんだよ。どうした？
双眼鏡をこっちに向けてたやつがいる。
何
？30前後の男3人。双眼鏡を持ってるのは黒いジャケット。俺の番号はさっきの名刺にあるんで。
おい、矢神！
Better go chase him, right, with our skateboard? Oh shit.
待てよ！
逃がすか。
I'm gonna get ya. Oh, hell yeah. Really gonna just run right back to where we were. Don't lose track of him, I'm gonna get ya. Oh, no, son. Let's go. motherfucker. We can get more SP from battles once again. We gotta be at 40k now.
お見事お見事。で、そちらはなんで俺らを覗いてたって？
冷やかしで死体の発見現場見に来ただけだそうです。
本当ですよ。今後の2人もここに来るように連絡取ってますんで。
冷やかしの見物ね。まあ勝手に現場に入り込んじまうやつよりはマシか。
あれ？それってもう水に流してくれたんじゃ。
あんたはどちらさん？なんで逃げた？
なんでって、そりゃこの刑事さんが窓から飛び降りて走ってくるから、捕まったら面倒になると思って。
刑事さんだってよ。じゃああだ名はジーパンだな。
光栄です。
身分証はお持ちですか？
免許でよければ。
赤池さんですか？お年は30歳。
仕事は？
会社員です。バイオ分野で企画管理を。
バイオ分野？さっきいた後の2人も？
いえ、あいつらは投資会社勤務と、もう一人は経営コンサル。
We used to work on something called 89.
住所は東京都内。今日はなんで横浜に？
今度中華街で同窓会の幹事やるんで、それで店を下見に来たんです。
中華街はこっちじゃないですよ。
せっかく横浜まで来たから、ついでに話題の事件現場見に行こうってなって。
つまり冷やかしだと？
そうですよ。
高校というのはどちらで？
黒川学園、私立の東京の学校です。
So it's not Seirio High. Man, are these guys seriously not linked to the crime in any way?
いや、こっちこっち。
お連れの方も身分証をお願いできますか？ご協力ください。
Yeah, this is still very goofy. I don't know.
鍋さん！
では皆さん、もうお帰りいただいて結構です。ご協力どうも。裏が取れた。結局冷やかしの仲良し同窓生たちだったわけだ。残念だったな。せっかく張り切って追いかけたのに。
別にうちはいつでもフルスイングがモットーなんで。
見てて惚れ惚れするほどの空振りだったよ。でも俺の経験上、そういうやつは信用できる。白崎先生によろしくな。江原から話を聞けたら俺にも情報を頼むぞ。
Well, that was interesting. I'm starting to piece things together. It's good timing for a chat with Sayori-san, actually. But for now, I should head back to Yokohama 99. Then I can give Sayori-san a call. But even more importantly, it's nighttime. And you know what that means, chat. We get to do a bunch of fucking side shit. Yay! Kind of funny, we barely did any side stuff before we got back to the story, and the stream title was wrong, you know? Misleading. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Is that an actual UFO? See? I knew we'd see it! How about that, Amasawa Senpai? Aliens do exist! Couldn't that just be a searchlight? No way! What searchlight could do that? I knew it! I knew it! Yabuki-kun, aren't you getting a little ahead of yourself? Is that Amasawa? After all, the term UFO was invented by the US Air Force to describe any flying object that is yet to be identified. It can apply in all sorts of situations. At this point, it's still a huge assumption that we just witnessed alien activity. It's far more likely to have a reasonable explanation. You're seriously denying what you just saw with your own eyes? How stubborn are you? This is exactly what's wrong with the MRC.
Nah.
Hey, Amasawa. Yagami-san? What are you doing here? Well, I'd seen all sorts of posts on Chatter about a potential UFO sighting, so I figured I might check it out. Why are you here? I was invited out by Yabuki-kun to tag along with the Supernatural Research Club to look for UFOs. There's a Supernatural Research Club at Seiryo? So, you're Yagami-san. I've heard much about you. I'm Akihiko Yabuki, president of the SRC of Seiryo High. This is Akari Tokioka, the vice president. Good evening. So, you're all out here UFO watching, huh? Kind of like a joint case between the MRC and the SRC. That's cute. I can see how supernatural mysteries are pretty similar to detective-type mysteries, too. Yagami-san, what are you saying? Yes, supernatural research may share some similarities with the work that we do, but in the end, they're still totally different. I don't know about totally different. Maybe more like cousins? Listen, supernatural events are indeed unexplainable mysteries, but that's simply due to the current limitations of human knowledge. In other words, the term is reserved for phenomena that can't be rationally explained by science or logic.
Yeah.
Well, our own mysteries are just more stuff we can't explain with our current logic yet, right? That's true, but as a premise, mysteries are solved with rational thinking rather than pure speculation. This has been the foundation of the genre for centuries. No matter how complex, in the end, any mystery can be reduced to rational, factual statements. Compare this to supernatural writing, speculative tales with no way of verifying their accuracy, enjoyed for their impenetrable nature, open-ended questions and what-ifs replacing researched facts. I found it funny that the subtitle went to 3 lines of dialogue because it's always 2, and for once it was 3. The two genres of writing are like water and oil, the moon and the sun, natto and Italian food, Urashima Taro and Edgar Allan Poe. Now do you get it? Yeah, I'm not really well read enough to know if that last comparison works, but I've got the gist. In fact, what I'm really hearing is the MRC and the SRC are sort of rival clubs, aren't they? Rivals? That implies we'd ever step in the ring together in the first place. Yes, please don't put us together with the likes of the MRC. We're the ones who don't shy away from the appeal of the unexplainable. Yabuki-kun, it's because there's a truth behind the tale. That's what appeals to mystery lovers. Would a pirate embark on a dangerous voyage without knowing whether he'll ever find treasure? Amasawa-senpai, you can't deny that there are unsolvable mysteries in this world. I refuse to become some humdrum fact-finder who's forgotten to cherish the real mysteries of life in this universe. Humdrum? Oh, come on. You are so rivals. Senpai, we've got more eyewitness reports at a nearby location. What? We've got some busy skies tonight. Let's move! Ah, wait for me! Ugh, stupid saucer chasers. Invite me out for some joint research just to ditch me. They're certainly passionate about whatever it is they're doing. I'm just gonna stop by the bookstore, then go home. A new mystery will be a lot more rewarding than trying to track them down.
Cool.
Alright, have a good night. Boy, sure didn't expect to see a UFO while in town. Can't forget about the abduction part of the rumors, though. Might be something serious there. Maybe I'll keep an eye to the sky, just in case. That was a funny little interaction. Oh shit, what the fuck? Another scroll for the collection. So much shit here, dude. Let's continue on with the UFO meme, shall we? Over to Hello Work. man. You really can't just do a drive-by. You gotta walk into these things. I think it was over here. If I hello work, I should have just remembered that, but here we are anyway. Alright. This guy, doing a Elden Ring reference. Great galactic beings, I beseech you, come for me! Take me away to the furthest reaches of the stars! Senpai, cut it out! What if someone sees you? It's the SRC. What the hell is Ibuki doing? Oh, Grand Galactic Masters, I beseech you, come for me in this time of need. Come on, stop it. Do you want to wind up in the psych ward?
Nah.
Greetings. Ah, Yagami-san. Were you led here by the wavelengths as well? The what nows? I'm capable of picking up certain wavelengths emitted by UFOs. Are you messing with me? Being a sixth sense, the process is quite difficult to comprehend, let alone put into words. My father was also a strong receiver, so I believe the ability's genetic. You know, Serio has a nurse who might be able to help you. Yagami-san, look, right there, a UFO! Where? What? It was just there. Damn it! I was positive tonight would be the night. I have to say, Ibuki-kun, you seem pretty invested in this UFO stuff. And you as well, Yagami-san. Are you also here to watch the skies? Well, I'm really just curious because I'd heard UFOs were involved in some sort of abduction here a few years back. Oh. Did I say something strange? What you've heard about an abduction is true. 2 years ago, a UFO appeared over a Jinsho, and someone went missing.
Eh?
Really? Yagami-san, you're a detective, right? Yeah, that's my day job. Do you think you could track someone down who's been abducted by aliens? I have to say, I've never done it before. At any rate, would you be willing to hear me out? Sure, yeah. In that case, I'll wait for you at Wet Kitchen. Got it. See you soon. Ibuki knows about someone getting abducted. I ought to follow up. Who knows the real reason behind it, but it still sounds like a missing person case. Well, that I suppose. I want to keep the storylines consistent, so normally I would go and hit every single thing as I go, but we'll rock with what we've got. No, 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 no! Well, anyway. Wiretapping? Know who did it? Who knows? Could be corporate espionage. Excuse me, did you just say corporate espionage and wiretapping? Yes, that's right. Our company's currently in crisis mode. Turns out confidential information's been leaking to our competitor. Did you find any bugs? Yeah, actually. We found one by pure accident. Then we hire a detective to sweep the building, and he finds 5 more. Apparently it's been happening all over Ijincho lately. Everyone's talking about it on chatter. Some corrupt detective willing to do all sorts of shady things. Really now? Corrupt detectives in town, huh? Maybe I should look into this crooked competition. What does the Buzz researcher have to say? Yeah. It was an accident. A fluke! Excuse me, I'm just crossing the street. Let's see. Grab this thing. Bam! We're almost there. Whee! 3 times the SP from battle. I hope that counts for boss fights as well. That'll be sick. Gains out the ass, you know? There we go. About 800, I think, between the two, or maybe the 240s folded into the 600 something. Anyway, We can get a bite to eat while we're here.
いらっしゃいませ。
Or not. I'm full. Sorry, never mind. Forget about it. Here's a great question. If I believe the flux move is still something you have to that shit's gonna slap when we get it. Yeah, I still have to find Flux Fitcher. Oh, if we get much further in the game, I'll probably just end up looking it up. So, anyway. Hey, Ibuki-kun. Care to tell me about this abduction? Sure. Please have a seat, Yagami-san.
Nah.
Look at that face on the right. So you told me this abduction happened 2 years ago, and the person's still missing? Yes. Eyewitness reports of UFOs have increased lately. The exact same thing happened back then as well. Any details you can share? So, these eyewitness reports were coming in from a variety of sources, not just supernatural enthusiasts. Even the local media was starting to give attention to UFOs. At the time, there was one UFO researcher who started gaining prominence covering the local phenomenon. That researcher was my father, Eiichiro Yabuki. Oh, really? I've heard of him. He was interviewed a bunch of times on TV, right? Yes. He published books on a variety of supernatural topics. UFOs, UMAs, OOP-arts, lost continents, all sorts of esoteric matter. Wait a minute. Are you gonna say... Indeed. That night, 2 years ago, when a giant UFO appeared above Ijincho, my father suddenly vanished. I see. So your dad's the one I'd heard went missing. But do you really think it was an abduction? Yes, that's what I think. My father had been chasing UFOs for many years. He finally discovered a radio signal the ETs would be able to comprehend and started broadcasting non-stop. Almost sounds like the UFOs came to Ijincho in response to his broadcast. A few hours before my father disappeared, he told me this. I've finally made first contact. They might come for me. Oh, wow. That's pretty big. My mom and I went to the police, but they never took us seriously. They just tell us to stop wasting their time. Yeah, sounds like how that'd go. But now, eyewitness reports of UFOs have shot back up to the rates they've been 2 years ago. I can feel it. Something is happening. But feeling's not enough. Once I have definitive proof UFOs exist, the police, no, our whole government will have no choice but to finally act on citizen abductions. What sort of proof are you looking for? Photographic evidence. Even just one clear, provably unaltered image would be a start. Yagami-san, I asked you here because I want to hire you for your camera. Could you take photos of a UFO the next time one appears? Really? That's what you want to hire me for? Yes! It's to find my father. Please! Great, another bogus job. I definitely understand him wanting to find his father, though. Got it. If I spot a flying saucer, a UFO rather, I'll try and get a clear picture of it. Please do. A nice big picture of the craft ought to work. I'll see you later. Keep watching the skies. Maybe if I check the Buzz Researcher for UFO sightings, I'll have an idea where I can snap some pictures. Aha. Yeah, so basically all you have to do is just say, where's the bulk of the chatter messages going? That's very easy enough. Or I guess I could just stop by that meeting spot specifically. So, our strategy will be to do the non-school side cases and then the school side cases. So that's how we'll simplify things. So, like, we're already at 5,800. That's very nice. Oops, oops. Oh man, it instantly knocked me out. Oh, and then I flopped? Okay. That got me really sad. Everybody do the flop. I started flopping all over them, you know? My favorite part was when Yagami said it's judging time and lost all over the thugs in the street. Come on, folks, let's do this. Oh shit. Oh shit. Did I get it? There we go. To get up here to be closer to it. Thought I got a pretty good shot, but maybe it's not good enough for... There, that has to be good, right? Look at this shit, you know? There. Is that not good enough? You have to first analyze it, you know? Oh, I did it. Come on. Where the fuck is it? Okay. Bastard, that's become much harder now. That's very funny. What the fuck, bro? Damn it. What the... What is happening? Where... Well, I'm being obliterated by a fake UFO. Oh god, okay, here, fuck this. I need to be up on the pedestal. Ends up in the clouds, that's really hard to see. It'd come back over here, right? Cheese it! Oh no, it's not in. Bullshit. How dare you? All because I pushed the A button too early. There we go, come on. Yeah, because that's not better than what I got before, you bastards. Nice. Couldn't have gotten a better shot. Is this real, though? It'd sure be something if it was, but... Seems like it might be a phony. Oh, you're in the SRC, right? Yes, Tokioka. Senpai seems to have asked you to do something for him about UFOs. I figured I might run into you here. Something wrong? Well, there's something I wanted to tell you about Yabuki Senpai. Actually, about his father. What about him? Well, it's... Yabuki Senpai seems to believe he was abducted, but I think there's another reason he's missing. And what would that be? You see, my uncle's a detective too. Yabuki Senpai's mother hired him once to find out if her husband was being unfaithful. She thought her husband was cheating on her? Yes, and it turned out he really was. Senpai's parents were about to enter some pretty nasty divorce proceedings when his father went missing. What with all the publishing royalties and TV appearance fees, she was planning to clean him out before she was through with him. I see. This was at the height of the UFO commotion here in Ijincho, just days before the disappearance. I'm pretty sure he just ran off with whoever he was cheating with, but Yabuki-senpai, he's convinced himself that his dad was abducted by aliens. That's rough. Even worse, I think his father lied to him about making first contact to set up an easy out for when he ran off. So long as he stayed hidden well enough, the people he left behind might always wonder if he was actually abducted. That's pretty out there, but if it's Ibuki-kun we're talking about, I guess we can chalk that up to the apple not falling far from the tree. Right. So, what is it that you want to see happen instead? I want Senpai to face reality. At this rate, he might go from UFO enthusiast to full-on whack job. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. But, Yagami-san, if you take pictures of UFOs for him, and they end up being authentic, who knows how deep down the rabbit hole he'll go to find his father. I definitely understand where you're coming from, but if we want to do him some good, shouldn't I keep taking pictures? Huh? Why's that? Well, I'm not one to just let a mystery go unanswered, especially when someone's well-being is on the line. I don't personally believe I'm getting pictures of UFOs. Common sense even dictates it's highly unlikely that's what these are. But if I keep taking pictures of them, I think we'll be able to debunk them as fake, eventually. Once I found clear enough evidence that these UFOs are phony, we might be able to snap Ibuki-kun out of it. I see. That's a good point. Not only that, I already accepted his case. I've got a job to do as a detective. He just doesn't know how much it's going to help him. Oh, great. Yes, please keep it up.
Oh.
Will do. But, what if that UFO actually was a real spaceship? I guess the entire world would change as we know it. I really hope that doesn't happen. Okay, I should keep trying to get more UFO pictures, for Yabuki's sake. I wonder if I can find some posts online about recent sightings. Secret underground base? Who the hell is cooking this stuff up? Oh god damn it. EX boost into eating shit. Where are we gonna find this thing? Maybe on the other side. Oh, there's another squirrel. Number 2. Sir, I think you dropped this. Is it the woman? No, it has to be the dude, right? Huh. I'm gonna say, are they sexist? Is it always women that drop things? Litterer. right in the, oh god, right in the nads. That can't be nice. Ooh, he gets run over right after. What am I looking for, right? What underground base could anyone be talking about? Underneath, huh? Can't hop these myself, I don't think. So... the body model walks at night. Oh, right. People have been talking about a human body model that moves and even walks around at night. It's probably bull, but I might as well check out while I'm here. Not too busy right now. Oh, I'm plenty busy, I promise. Through the front door for adventure. Oh my god, it looks so scary out there. Do they not have any what's it? Courtroom? No, not courtroom. Courtyard. Lights or anything? What's going on? Here we go. That's fucking spooky though. What the fuck, man? No courtyard lights? That's just weird. People here though. You think it's really gonna show? I know it will. Wonder what they're up to.
Nah.
Hey, are you here looking for the UFO too? Yeah. People online are saying a UFO's hiding underneath the school. Gotta say, not the most believable rumor I've heard about Serio. But there have been tons of rumors around school lately. One student even saw the UFO exit the building. Wow. Well, we're gonna head up to the roof now. Don't want to... Word of UFOs is going around Serio, huh? Wonder why.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san. Amasawa, Yabuki, what's up? Yabuki-kun invited me to witness a UFO at the school. He said one should be appearing tonight if I need any more proof. I figured if Amasawa-senpai saw one up close, she'd finally admit the existence of aliens. Really? What did I say last time? Bright lights are not proof of extraterrestrial life. Oh, these aren't just some lights around the school. These are rumors of an actual spacecraft. A genuine flying saucer, unexplainably flying in the sky. I don't think that's possible. Seriously? With the infinite expanse of space still unexplored, you don't think a civilization more advanced than ours could exist? Who knows what their advanced technology would be capable of? Why would it be unimaginable that they might try to contact us at some point? If that's the case, why haven't they done it already? Ah, with the Fermi paradox or whatever? You're saying there's a high probability of meeting other life forms in our universe, but that we just haven't done it yet? Right! It's so weird, isn't it? This is known as the Fermi paradox. A few works of speculative fiction have determined potential solutions to it, but even still, the odds of extraterrestrial... Okay, that's enough bickering. For now, anyway. Don't want to miss any UFOs up there, do we? Oh, yeah. Right. We'll have a better view from the roof. A couple kids already went up there to watch, actually. When I replay this game, I need someone to put a really, like, rough, not super blended in at all, mod that just replaces Amasawa with Haruhi Suzumiya. That would be hilarious. Is it really gonna show, though? Shut up and keep a lookout. If we get a picture of it, we can sell it to a magazine for some serious cash. Seems like there are quite a few potential believers at Serio. Oh yeah, UFOs are back to being the talk of the town. There's a sucker born every minute. Let's at least wait and see if anything shows before we call people suckers, shall we? Oh my god.
Oh.
Guys? Is that a UFO? Huh? What? Where? I mean, that's definitely not how a plane moves. Well, you're right that it's not a plane, but... Oh wow, a genuine close encounter of the first kind! Hmm? Is it just me, or is it coming closer? What? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Fourth kind! Fourth kind! It's an abduction! Oh crap! This is bad! Wah! Wait, what? That's smaller than I expected. Yeah. Yagami-san, take the picture! Huh? Oh, right. You're walking the wrong way, buddy. It hasn't stopped. Oh, well, it did when I took it, so take that, fuckers. There. What? Fuckers. Can't walk much further than this, much faster, I should say. You fuck, God. Ah! Ah! I guess they let you just bitch out at some point. There. Take that. Perfect. Get a nice, 500 SP if you get it right, so.
Yes.
There we go. Perfect. That craft, it looks exactly the same as the one from 2 years ago. Although, it does seem a bit small. But it might still be the same one that came from my father back then. That can't be.
Hmm?
Hey, over there. Gonna like expand or something. Ah! Where's it going? Yagami-san, go after it! Do what? If they're not gonna make first contact with us, we'll just have to make it with them. Right. Got it. Looks like I'm the UFO catcher now. Ba-dum-bum. Okay, here we go. Can't wait to hit it with a soccer ball or something. I'm struck by the fact I used to like swing around posts like that when I was a kid. Kind of fun. just can't help but feel that chases in Yakuza 4 were way better. It was more organic instead of everything just being a scripted left, right, you know, dodge this, dodge that thing. But oh well. Oh, ooh. Agami, the poor bastard, tries to run a lot, doesn't he? Come here, you fucker! Got him. So strong he can carry a whole UFO in one hand. Ah, I got it.
Hmm?
Wait, this is, like, tiny. Ah, hang on. Yagami-san! If you don't pay me back for the taxi, you're gonna regret it. What? You caught it? The UFO? Where are the aliens? Are there tiny aliens, or is it remote? Yabuki, this is just a drone. Huh? It's a drone? Yeah, this is most assuredly man-made. Look, you can even see the propellers in it. But that's impossible. Made in China. No way. But then, my dad... Hey, Yabuki, you really believe your dad was taken away by a UFO? I have to say, I think the UFO sighting 2 years ago was phony. These kinds of pranks happen all the time, all over the world. Yeah, I know. You're right. I mean, alien abductions. It's just too out there. Yabuki, believing in UFOs, how stupid was I? I even knew about Mom hiring that detective to go after Dad, that they were gonna split up. What's he talking about, Yagami-san? Well, it's a bit complicated. Listen, Yabuki, I'm not saying you shouldn't believe in the supernatural. I can understand how the unknown is appealing to some people, but at the same time, isn't it important for people to accept reality as it is around them, especially when it comes to family? Yeah, you're right. I already knew that to some degree, I guess. That I have to grow up eventually. This has got to be tough for him, but just as necessary, if not more so. Yagami-san, don't quote me on this later, but even as a lover of mystery, I have to admit, sometimes the truth is painful enough to not feel worth it. Despite my misgivings, I still feel bad for Yabuki-kun. Yeah, and after all, life would be boring if every mystery were solved. But it's still important to have the courage it takes to face the truth, especially as you get older. Otherwise, you're not getting any wiser. The courage it takes to face the truth. Well said.
Hmm?
Hmm? What?
Nah.
Wait. Ukioka-san? What are you doing here? Are you looking for something? A UFO showed up for us tonight, front and center. Even acted like it wanted us to chase it. Oh? So, were you the pilot? What? Is he right? I'm sorry. I figured as much. You were hoping you could get Yabuki to snap out of it with that, weren't you? Why? Yes, because If Senpai's eyes are always fixed to the stars, he'll never notice me. There's no chance he'll ever look at me. I knew it. Oh, Tokioka-san, don't tell me. You like Yabuki? Please don't tell Senpai. My senpai won't notice me! Okay, now I get what's been going on. Yabuki-kun's obsession with supernatural mystery put him smack dab in the middle of a romantic one. Sure did. Now, the question is, does Tokioka-san have the courage to admit her feelings to him? Guess we'll just have to see if they end up making first contact or not. What is it? Oh, for a second I thought I sensed, must have been my imagination. Right. Well, I think I'm going to head home now. Goofy ass Yakuza, man. Let's try and wrap up the ghost ramen stall. Or at least see what happens when we go over here. Man, this shit is really just murder on my my vocal cords, that's for sure. I'm not even, you know, doing anything crazy, but I sure am, like, just talking a whole lot, huh? No screams, no yells, but it's just a whole lot of talking and emoting, you know? Oh, can't block behind yourself if you're not, you gotta look at him. Bitch. I'm all up on pocket tissues. So sad. Hey, kitty. Oh, what's the matter? You come all this way because you're hungry? Meow meow. Is there something that way? Hey, how far are you going? The smell. Can it be? I can't believe it actually exists. Meow. Oh, right. I have to let Josan know. Oh my goodness! Yagami-san, are you sure that the ramen stalls... There it is! I can't believe I'm actually seeing it! I'm honestly surprised myself, but the cat actually guided me here. Cats are gods. Anyhow, let's eat at the stall before it disappears. I doubt it's gonna disappear, but you're right. If we miss this chance, I don't know when we'll get to eat here next. Let's go. We don't have a menu. All we serve is ramen. You guys want a bowl each? Yes, sir. We would love to have our own bowls of ramen. Josan's completely stiff from all the nerves. That said, I don't see anything out of the ordinary with this food stall. Except for the fact that there are lots of cats here. Come to think of it, the rumor is that they use cats as the soup stock for their ramen. Could it be true? Here you go. One order of ramen. I'll have yours ready in a minute.
Hi.
Oh, okay. No need to answer this if it's a trade secret. But what do you use for the soup stock? Huh? Oh, you wondering if we use cats for them?
Oh.
Well, sort of. Of course we don't. I come from a family of fishermen, so we use our own unique bonito soup stock. It's one of a kind. But the cats seem to take a fancy to the bonito flakes, so now the place is filled with our feline friends. This all caused some strange rumors about us to spread, and before I knew it, we were being called the Phantom Ramen Stall. But all I've been doing is setting up shop when the bonito soup stock arrived from my parents' place. Oh, so that's what was going on. That explains the irregular business hours and the swarm of cats. Well, there's our answer, Joe-san. So delicious! Whoa. What is this flavor? The richness is incomparable to any other ramen I've ever tasted. A wild impression, followed by an elegant aftertaste. The impact of the soup is unforgettable from the very first bite. That said, it isn't too assertive, perfectly matching with the ingredients like pork, bamboo shoots, and green onions. Not only does it bring out each element of the ramen in an inviting way, but it also maintains a balance that could be called the golden ratio. Brilliant. Simply brilliant. He's his own hype man. But when you unravel it, you'll find that the requirements are simple. Bonito soup stock, ginger, mirin, chicken bones, and garlic. And yet, there's something in it that I'm clearly missing here. What is that final piece that completes this ultimate ramen? What is the key figure of that golden ratio? If it's not cats in the soup, what could it be? I barely caught a word of that, but I'm glad you're enjoying it all the same. But if you eat ramen with so much intensity, aren't you gonna lose sight of what's really important? Chef. It's like you said, this is the ultimate form of ramen in pursuit of simplicity. If there's anything I added to it in the end, I'd say it's love. I don't think anyone can beat me in terms of how much love and passion I put into each bowl. Chef! Enjoy. Does it really taste that different just because the bonito broth is unique? Maybe he uses a special method to make it, or... And here's your bowl. Thanks for waiting. Oh, thank you.
Eh?
This is... so delicious. The final piece was the chef's finger. Not sure if I want to break it to him, though. I love ramen! Wow. I almost didn't catch that in my reading insanity, but that's funny. Oh, the wiretapping's a main story thing? Oh, I caught the main story thing, even though this sub-story was here. Side case, whatever you want to call it. So, let's actually... We'll do some main story stuff, and then I think we'll call it for the night, because, once again, my fucking... my throat, but I'll have to, grab a big glass of water next time. What do I unlock? Borderline alcoholic. That's fun. Wasn't it one of these things, though? I don't know, I don't know. Got plates we can sell, I guess. Ravenous sounds familiar, but I guess not what we're looking for. Anyway. Oop. Nice. Okay. Kind of by Gomi Joel. Oh, they caught the guy already? I want to check this out. It's like there we go. I was like, there's got to be an easier way to set a marker, right? I thought that light was an item that was left there. Oh. Wanna fight, bitch?
ったく時間食っちゃったよ。
I hate being kind of silent in between things, but man, my throat really... I gotta look shit up, man. Where we have the AI generated vague luminary, you know? Take over like Quebble Cop, right? This is where they found that wiretapper. Already quite a crowd here. As I've already told you, I'm here to locate them, not plant them. It sounds like I'm a detective from Yokohama 99. I picked up a wiretap signal here, so I came to sweep for it. You're a detective? Who hired you? Well, detectives have a strict code of client confidentiality. But I admit, this wasn't for an official case, but more my own curiosity, so... Your curiosity? Yeah, that sounds like the likely cover story for a serial bugger like people have been complaining about. And you definitely look the part. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Tsukumo's about to get pinched. Hey, Tsukumo! Huh, what timing, Yagamishi. I could really use your backup. The security card is... The security card... God damn. This security guard is accusing me of plaguing the town with bugs. You know this guy?
Hi.
Yes, we've been friends for a long time. Just as he said, he's a detective, and he's definitely not the kind to resort to such shady jobs. I'm not so sure I should be trusting you, either. Not trustworthy, huh? Quick flash of this should take care of it. Anybody can make a card, but I mean, the badge is a fancy thing. My name's Takayuki Yagami. I'm a lawyer. If you're going to treat my friend like a criminal without any proof, this badge might have to come into play at some point. Huh? You're a lawyer? Huh. Well, if a lawyer's vouching for him, then I don't see a problem here. Sorry about that. Have a nice day. Anybody can just print a card, right? So... The badge is special, though. My. Well, thank you for your assistance, Yagamishi. Truly, you rescued me in the nick of time. What was all that about, anyway? That wasn't the first time I've heard of wiretapping causing a fuss around here. Indeed. Supposedly, there's a detective in Ijincho who's been offering his services for a wide variety of illegal purposes. Yeah, I heard something about a corrupt detective earlier. So, he's the wiretapper that security guard was hoping to catch. Presumably so. This individual's performed some rather unsavory duties for clients, assisting stalkers and loan sharks in finding their targets, for example. This guy sounds pretty awful. Any legit detective would turn those clients down. I wholly agree. The notion of allowing this man to tarnish the title of detective did not sit well with me. Hence, I was driven to the field to investigate. But I just wound up being accused of performing the deed I was attempting to stop. Goodness, whatever can I do? Maybe try cutting out the sly grins and conspiratorial giggles when you're on the job? But I can't help grinning when dealing with such fascinating subjects. Oh, how about instead I have you continue the investigation for me? You can use this to track clandestine signals, invented by yours truly. Huh? You want me to do it? Yes. It appears I am destined to bear the cross of the suspicious individual, but you certainly have no worries of that. Oh, I don't know about that. Well, I certainly do. You've got an ace up your sleeve, an attorney's badge you can flash in a pinch. So, that being said, please take this with you. You said this thing picks up clandestine signals? Precisely. It can detect anything emitting a suspicious signature from up to a few tens of meters away. Bugs, spy cams, the like. There's a signal coming from behind this building. Perhaps you should look for its source? Alright. Behind the building. Got it. I'll give it a try. So, you know, we walked over here in search of main story stuff where they'd be doing all the talking, but As it turns out, it's a main story side case where they introduce another thing that I can use. Oh boy. Let's see. Okay. Like the DMZ Geiger counter. Hey, had the balls to fucking walk outside of the area. My bad. Oh my goodness. Stop it! They say it's behind the building. Who am I to disbelieve them? Supposed to turn green when it's pointing towards where it's supposed. Ooh, there we go. More closer. I think it's getting faster.
Bingo.
Beep. This car is giving off a weird signal. Perhaps a bug of some sort's been planted in the car. Interested in my car, are you? Sorry about that. I'm Takayuki Yagami, a detective. Oh, a real-life detective. I'm Motoya Ogami. I'm a prosecutor. Oh, so you're a public prosecutor. To be honest, I've loved mysteries since I was little. Detectives are so fascinating, but I've never thought I'd actually meet one like this. Ha, is that so? Well, Mr. Detective, what business do you have with my car? Ah, are you on a case? Is there a mystery here right now? Well, there seems to be a series of illicit snooping activities going on around town lately, so I'm looking into the matter. And this mystery, is it in the parking lot with us right now? And, for some reason, your car's emitting a rather strange signal. Oh, do you think my car's bugged? That depends. Do you ever have conversations in there that you wouldn't want others to hear? Yes, certainly. Discussing the day's upcoming trials with my secretary and such. Could that be a reason someone would want to bug my car?
Aye.
It is possible. May I search it for you? By all means. The signal's coming from the stuffed animal. It really wasn't his car. Ogami-san, I think I've found the source of the signal. That's Masuyama-kun's. Oh, shit. Huh? Who is that lady? This belongs to my secretary, Masayuma-kun.
Eh?
Oh, crap. Damn it. You shall pay for your part in this sordid crime. Out of the way, nerd. I take kickboxing class every week. I'm serious. He's gonna get flattened. And I am Makoto Tsukumo, master of the Yagami style, and I shall not hold back, even against a lady as yourself. Hiya! Whoa, you know Kung Fu? Just my luck. Oh. Excellent bluff, Tsukumo. You've really gotten good at that. Your form was perfect. I've seen you fight enough times for the look of it to rub off, at least. Alright, Masuyama-san. Let's hear it. What's the meaning of this, Masuyama-kun? I'm sorry, I've been paid off. What? By whom? Was it that one defendant's lawyer? Yes. He claimed to be working for them. He also said he's a detective. A detective? Probably the villainous detective who's become the talk of the town. Could you describe this person for us? I don't know what he looks like. We only talked over the phone, and he didn't video chat with me. What about his voice, or speaking mannerisms, then? Any noticeable dialect? I'm not sure. He was real quiet and kept his speaking to a minimum. I do think he's a male, though. Did you record the conversation? No, I was instructed not to. Damn. If only we had some sort of evidence we could use. Did he happen to give you his name? Sorry, I'm just yawning a lot. No, but he said he runs the illegal detective agency. Wow, pretty brazen approach. He sure doesn't beat around the bush, does he? What a stupid fucking name. Who would name their agency Illegal Detective Agency? God, what a dumb asshole. Bribery, Masuyama-kun? How could you do this? Once he offered me the 3 million, I couldn't help myself. Heaven help me! What am I to do with you? Nice work. We even got compensated for our efforts. That Masuyama girl's definitely getting canned, if not jail time on top of it. Well, she certainly could have thought of that before she bugged her boss. And wow, who would have guessed we'd learn about a corrupt detective in town? We didn't find the guy, but he seemed busy enough that we'll probably get another crack at him. I agree. Ijincho seems to be suffering the strangest plague of illicit spying. And I believe my handy-dandy detector could serve as the perfect antidote to this plague. Are you suggesting we comb the whole city for bugs with that thing? That sounds like an awful lot of unpaid work. In that case, you should try consulting the buzz researcher first. They'll pinpoint where you ought to search. Anything that gives off strong signals, such as wireless bugs and spy cameras, are prone to causing interference. Televisions and phones all suffer from some sort of noise when in the vicinity of covert broadcasting devices. Ah, interesting. So, if I filter for noise or something along those lines, there's a chance I could track down a bug wherever the posts are appearing? Indeed. There's a very real possibility that there are victims on the other ends of those bugs and spy cameras. I see. Makes sense. Okay, we'll give it a try soon. Best of luck. As upstanding detectives, it's our duty to take down this villainous investigator. I guess that's just a whole, like, side, thing they wanted to introduce. Buzz. Oh, here we go. Ugh. Oop. You when I spam the Y button? Right, well anyway. How did I miss the grab? I'm glad that I have that little slide kick. No, I'm gonna make use of that quite a bit. Oh, I got gear, don't you worry. Running. You can't make it go backwards, so you just have to go like this. Oh yeah, thank you. We're all topped off. know. Well, what am I doing? I've... Ultimately, it's just pointing me to the fucking same place. Are they gonna tell me that there's a bug at Yokohama 99? That could be problematic, couldn't it? Oh, damn. That's not good. I feel like I'm playing Alan Wake or something, you know? Or Resident Evil. Oop. When that woman passed me. Oh, really? That's you. I'm picking up a bug somewhere around here. Maybe from that woman? The signal gets weaker when I move away from her. She has to be bugged. But how would you wiretap a person exactly? It doesn't really make sense. Maybe talking to her will clear this up. That's very organic to just have her wandering around the street. I like that. Excuse me, miss. Hi, excuse me. What? You a scout? Or is this a come-on?
Yeah.
No. My name's Yagami. I'm a detective. I just happened to pick up a rather odd signal coming from you. An electronic one. Huh? I'm giving off a signal? Oh god, I should have just gone back to Yokohama 99, huh? And it seems to be going on all over town. I just like to make sure you're not being targeted, Momoyama-san. Whoa, a shady detective, huh? So, where's the bug on me? Well, it appears to be coming from your bag. What? This? My manager gave this to me just the other day. Your manager? Where do you work? A cabaret club. So, your boss may have bugged you. Any clue why this might have happened? Not at all. He's always seemed like a really good person. Sounds like we should ask him directly. Which club is this? Rose Blossom on Ohama Street. Got it. I'll make sure he comes clean. You know what? I'll meet you there. I want to hear this too. Well, anyway. Sounds like a problem for another day, you know? Let my voice fucking rest, please. He's good lord. Oh, God. So close to safety.
もしもし。
白崎です。八神さん、今大丈夫ですか？
ああ、こっちもそろそろ電話しようと思ってたとこ。三越場殺しの材料が集まってきた。ああ、あとそういえば沙織さん、神奈川県警の渡辺刑事って。
ええ、その人なら例の痴漢事件について聞きに来ました。なぜか江原を事情聴取できないのでと頼まれて。
警視庁のせいだってさ。連中としちゃ自分とこの警官が殺人犯と関係してたかもしれないんだ。それを神奈川県警だけの手柄にはさせられないんだって。
なるほど、そういうことでしたか。
沙織さんは次江原と接見する予定は？
こちらの準備が整い次第と思っています。その時は八神さんも同席してもらえますか？
ああ、こっちからもそれを頼もうと思ってたんだ。ただその前に俺も江原のこと調べないとだな。痴漢で捕まった時の状況とか。
でしたらちょうど星野くんが明日また痴漢現場を検証すると言ってます。池袋と新宿駅で一から江原の行動を見直したいと。
へえ、じゃあ俺もそこに行くよ。
わかりました。少しお待ちを。
もしもし、星野です。
よ
かった。八神さんも来てくれるなら心強いです。
ならよかった。そうだ、明日痴漢事件の資料も持ってきてくれる？現場見ながら大体の流れを聞けると助かる。
もちろんです。まずは池袋駅から検証するつもりなので、八神さんも明日そちらへお願いします。
分かった。それじゃ。
I can deal with the rest tomorrow. I think it's time to recharge. So if we go straight to story stuff, then we'll do it. Otherwise, well, we might call the stream here. Who knows? Rest on the couch. Back in paper. I need to meet up with Hoshino-kun at Ikebukuro Station. Probably best to take a taxi. Right, 1 second. Right, if we're gonna be fucking with story stuff, I've got some leftover Halloween candy to amuse myself with, you know? So we will, I guess we just take a taxi, yeah? Ride it straight into the fucking taxi.
八神さん、その看板ですね。事件前、江原はそれにもたれかかっていた感じです。そうそう、そんな感じです。江原はそこに立って痴漢する相手を物色してました。このキャップにサングラスの男が江原です。
That's him deciding who to attack. Damn, looking at it now, he is pretty suspicious.
江原は結構長い時間このホームにいたんだって。
ねえ、改札を通ったのが事件当日の午前7時43分でした。防犯カメラにも映っていますし、彼の交通系 IC カードにもその入場時刻が記録されています。その後、このホームを1時間くらいうろつきながら女性を目で追ったりしてました。
痴漢相手を探して1時間も。
気持ち悪いですよね。
Maybe he was killed.
その江原の映像を撮った防犯カメラはあれか。
そうですね。
Ikebukuro is pretty famous in Tokyo due to the number of people who travel through it. In a station like this, the cameras almost never have a blind spot.
そして9時6分、江原はこの被害者女性に目をつけ、新宿駅に向かう電車に乗り込んでいったんです。
ピンクのカーディガンの人？白いスカートの。
そうです。間宮由衣さんという OL でした。6歳になる男の子の母親です。そしてさらに電車内の防犯カメラでも2人の様子が捉えられています。被害者の証言によると、痴漢は最初手の甲でお尻を触っていたようで、それからだんだんスカートの中に手を入れてきたそうです。
胸くそ悪いな。
多分抵抗しなさそうなおとなしい感じの女性を狙ったんでしょうね。頭にきますよ。犯行が起きたこの電車は次の新宿駅までノンストップで6分。被害者はその間怖くて助けを求められなかったそうです。
この映像、俺のスマホにも送っといてくれる？
ねえ。では次は新宿駅に行きましょう。この後向こうで痴漢が捕まる姿は痛快ですよ。まあその人がうちで弁護した被告人なんですけど。
この電車は各駅停車。
もうすぐ新宿駅です、八神さん。
今はこの電車空いてるけど、事件が起きた時はもっと混んでたよな。
ええ、普段あの時間帯の乗車率は 180% ですって。
Hey, what?
俺が今いる位置がだいたい江原の立ってた場所か。
there anything I can conclude from looking around? What's up, random person? Car's pretty empty right now, but when Ihara committed his crime, it was 180% full. 100% full meaning that all seats and straps are being used by a passenger.
Huh?
A security camera that records the train's interior. These were installed to deter train gropers, or at the very least, identify them. So he stood here knowing that it would see him. That's interesting. He wanted to be caught for it. Maybe he spent that hour trying to mull over how he should get caught to then reveal the body or whatever. And like, you know what? We'll just do like a train groping and just, that'll just be what we do. Maybe that's what it was.
江原と被害者が電車を降りたのもホームのこの位置です。被害者の間宮さんはこの駅に着く直前、スカートに入っていた痴漢の手首を握り返しました。そしてその手の主をはっきりと見たんです。
じゃあ間違いなく痴漢の相手を特定できたわけだ。
ええ、それに江原の手からも間宮さんの下着の成分が微物検査で採取されてます。で、被害者から逆に腕をつかまれた江原はすぐにその手を振りほどいて慌てて逃げ出しました。電車を降りた江原はホームをひた走ります。それを被害者の間宮さんが追いかけたんです。周りの人に応援を頼みながら。
ああ、そこから先の映像はお茶の間に何度も流れてた。
そうですね。ここまで証拠映像が揃ってると弁護の余地なんてないですよ。
防犯映像はテレビで流されてた以外にもあるのかな？
ありますね。ほら、今僕らにレンズを向けてるのだって1台だけじゃないです。ワンサがあります。
確かに。
Supervision。
最終的に江原が取り押さえられたのは向こうにある階段の手前です。そうだ、ホームの見取り図がありますよ。
事件の時、江原たちが電車を降りたのがここで、取り押さえられたのがここね。この距離は
だいたい100メートルです。江原も被害者も人をかき分けながら走っていました。現場は大混乱。江原が取り押さえられた後も安全確認のために20分ぐらい電車を動かせなかったんです。
なあ、この見取り図に防犯カメラの位置と向きを追加できる？
ねえ、できますよ。じゃあ江原が捕まった地点に向かいがてらカメラの位置もチェックしていきましょうか。江原が取り押さえられたのはずっと向こうです。八神さんは防犯カメラの位置を見つけたら教えてください。僕の方で不完図に書き入れていきますよ。
怪しいな。
Actually, one.
怪しいな。これはこれは
今近くにあるカメラは全部チェックできましたね。じゃあ少し先に
I was
進みま
going
しょ
to
う。
say, like, are we going down the platform or not? No, it should be this way, right? It's like he could have left here, but he didn't. He went further down the walkway, which is weird.
なんだ？
I wonder what the point of this exercise is, being like, yeah, look how many fucking cameras there are.
どこだ？
Going even further down the line. Alright, I'm trying to stay out of the way, but... Sorry, Gaijin walking through, sorry.
Nanda? この辺のカメラはチェックできました。もう少し先に進みましょう。
Now we're, outside.
怪しいな。これは。
Again, I really don't know what the point of this exercise will be. Yeah, so we're gonna figure out where all the different, angles of cameras were, but I don't know why this couldn't have just been like something that was done off screen,
カメラはこれで全部チェックできたと思います。駅ホームの俯瞰図が完成しました。
We're just gonna look to see if there's any blind spots at all. This is the overhead view of the station at the time of the crime. Ihara got off the train around 9:12 a.m. on October 7th. From the deboarding area, he ran in the direction of the arrow. Then he was tackled by concerned citizens.
ここに今、防犯カメラの位置とレンズの向きを加えてみます。
Damn. So each of the orange areas represents a security camera's field of view.
なんだ? 怪しいな。これは
Does the dotted part of the arrow indicate a blind spot between the cameras? If so, there won't be any footage of Ihara running through here. This arrow shows the travel trajectory of Ihara and the victim. It goes all the way from the deboarding area to where Ihara was captured. Yeah?
怪しいな。
The spot where some bystanders took Ihara down, the event that was documented with someone's smartphone. This is what they call eyewitness footage. I bet the TV stations shell out for this sort of thing. Like vultures, they, every time there's some kind of bleeding edge news about something and someone has a video of it happening, there's always just journalistic vultures in the reply saying, "Hi, I'd like to reach out and use this for my news station. Isn't that cool?" They just there's no humanity in it, right? And to some degree, I get it, but also it's ridiculous.
江原が痴漢をしてた時の状況は大まかに言ってこんなところです。どうですか、八神さん。何か気がついたことは？
江原も被害者の間宮さんも普段からこの時間の電車を使ってたのかな？
ええ。被害者は通勤に利用してるので、平日はほぼ毎日。
You think he was stalking her then?
江原も通勤利用なんですが、犯行当日は休みで、別居中の奥さんのところへ行く途中だったそうです。
じゃあホームで1時間うろついてたことについては何て？
その奥さんに会うのが億劫で、なかなか電車に乗れなかったと。あの人は何を聞いてもそんな言い訳じみた答えばかりなんです。痴漢もやってないって言うんですが、見つかる証拠は全部有罪を示してました。結局裁判で無実を主張できる根拠は一つもなかったんです。
痴漢は実際に
So, big conspiracy time, okay? What if he's innocent and the woman was in on all of it, right? There was the camera that would show, both of their faces, but there's no camera showing that, okay, no. So they did find evidence of her undergarment on his hand. So, what if it's a reverse? What if she, grinded up on him or something? I don't know, man. Or what if It was planted. I don't know. I don't know what to do. You know, it's like, but it's, I don't know. Maybe she's in on it because we're thinking about the fact there was no camera that caught the groping necessarily, just that he was running through the train station. Maybe he was trying to get away from her. You know, if he had no record of molestation on his record or whatever. I don't know.
でも、江原はその日、息子の仇である三越柴が偉人帳で殺されると知ってたんだ。お尻に目がくらんで魔が差すような状況じゃない。
Yeah.
ええ、そこを考えると、江原にとってこの痴漢騒ぎは計画的なものだったはずです。もしかしたら現行犯で取り押さえられるところまで全部。あ
あ。結果としてその痴漢行為自体が三越柴殺しのアリバイになった。だから。どれだけ大っぴらに殺しとの関与をほのめかしても最後には無関係だと言い張れる、
なんかだんだん得体が知れなくなってきました。
江原はまず間違いなく三越柴殺しの一味と関係してるよ。けどそこを口割らせんのは難しそうだな。あいつは多分この件に捨て身でかかってる。
息子さんの復讐を果たすためにですか？
ああ。
共犯者たちは誰なんでしょう？江原はベテラン警官ですし、殺し屋なんかとつながりがあったりするんですかね。そういう連中を雇って息子の仇を撃ったとか。
もし仮にそんなコネがあっても大金がかかるだろうな。江原にその当てはありそう？
いいえ、学校を訴えた裁判費用でカツカツだったようです。
そっか。
I've gone to the scenes of both Mikoshiba's murder and Ihara's crime, so I think I've hit up all the places I needed to see.
もしもし、白崎です。
ああ、沙織さん。
江原との接見を予定したいんですが、明日構いませんか？場所は東京拘置所、現場事務所からタクシーで向かいます。
分かった。明日だね。なら俺は一旦偉人帳に戻るよ。
何か向こうにやり残しが？
うん。今回の件で江原が何したにせよ、動機はやっぱり4年前の息子の自殺だ。その時本当に三越柴のいじめがあったのかはっきりさせたい。で、それを聞くべき相手は偉人帳に心当たりがあるんだ。
わかりました。ではそちらは八神さんにお任せします。
うん。それじゃあ明日。
Mikoshiba, Ihara. Yeah, I think I saw everything there was to see at each of their crime scenes. Now all that's left is to get Sawa-sensei to talk, and the key will be learning what happened to Ihara's son 4 years ago. But that'll have to wait until next time. So amidst everything else, I need to go to bed for work, so unfortunately all we can do for now. The game is super interesting, super fun. And we'll hit up even more side cases, including school stuff, when we do. When we get back. I never said what we'd be doing when we do, or whatever. So, anyway, that's what we're gonna call it for today. Still interested in the chapter being Red Knife. Perhaps we'll learn what that is soon enough. But anyway, I've been me, you've been you. And I think that's enough of that for now. I definitely want to do more, longer and more often, but one thing at a time, you know. Every stream is a win for me because it means that I'm getting through my infinitely long backlist, whatever you want to call it. So to leave you like this. So, goodbye. Hope you had a good Halloween, because it's already passed now. Look forward to Christmas decorations popping up in places or whatever, and have a good one. All right, see you later. Bye bye.